Hello, Max here. This was supposed to be a Kerbal Space Program video to preview my upcoming series where I will continue Macey Dean's legacy of the Macey Dreams series. But sadly I've been sick the past couple of days. I've been a bit busy despite it being summer, and I haven't really been able to exactly put together a preview very well. I've tried, but I don't really have anything that I would consider acceptable. So for now I'm just going to have to stick with Battlefield 1942, maybe show you a few screenshots of what's going to be in the upcoming series. So really, I don't really want you guys to think of me as a replacement for Macey Dean. I want you to, I tried to be like that in the first episode, but it really didn't work out in my opinion. It just wasn't grand like Macey's videos were. The first episode itself wasn't great at all, really. It was kind of like the first episode of a series where it's jam-packed full of information, but it's not really full of the actual action and suspense that you want in the movie. But that's basically what the first episode is. It's necessary, but it's not really what you want. I know some of you might not like the idea of somebody else taking Macey Dean's series, and in a way I bet you're probably thinking it's illegal. And in a way, I would say it maybe is. I haven't really gotten any permissions from Macey Dean to do these videos. We have tried several times, though, to contact him through Twitter and YouTube comments, PMs, and he's replied to none of them, sadly. So, I'm thinking, in my mind, that if we just continue his legacy, and he doesn't want it to be continued, then he'll have to come out of the dark and tell us so. And maybe then we'll actually have some closure to where he's been. If you haven't watched Macey Dean's series yet, of the adventures of the Spirit of Kerbin and all of the other Kerbonauts that are on Lathe, trying to simply do science while Handland sabotages them, I would recommend you stop the video and go do so right now. It's an amazing series, and you won't regret watching it. But if you've already watched it, I would like to encourage you to at least watch maybe 2 or 3 episodes of my series. I don't think it'll be as good as Macey Dean's series, but I'll do my best. I'll try to do much of what Macey Dean would do in relation to his ship designs and preferences. But other than that, it's going to be, I'm going to try to be in my own voice, going to try and do it in my own fashion. And really, the biggest thing that I'm going to be continuing is the actual story and choreography. I wouldn't say that I'm unknowledgeable about KSP. I've got a bit of knowledge under my belt. I'm showing that by breaking the rule of no 2 flying objects in the atmosphere at one time. But I guess it's not too great of a maneuver, but it's still pretty cool. I'm not really doing this for the fame or fortune. Certainly those are incentives, but really I want to be doing this for Macey Dean and his legacy. I'm hoping that someday my videos can be at least half as good as his, but for now I'll stick with what I got. I don't really have a lot either. My computer's quite old. It's still a 32-bit, so I won't be able to take advantage of the new 64-bit system that they've just added into KSP. There isn't really going to be giant Death Stars, but I have built a quite big ship for the videos. I would rather not show it to you at the moment though, because it's quite grand. It's a big Hainer ship to kind of replace what the spirit of Kerbin was. But all in all, I'm quite excited to continue the series here, and I'm hoping that it will work out. It might not, probably won't, but I'll do my best. If you guys have any things you want to tell me, just type it in the YouTube comments below. I'll gladly read them. Please subscribe so that you can receive when the first new episode comes out, which will be tomorrow on the 19th, which is exactly 1 year from when Macey Dean posted his last video and then disappeared into nothingness. But we'll still be able to keep him in our thoughts, and hopefully someday we'll find out what actually happened to him. But until now, I'm happy to continue this series, so I'll see you guys tomorrow when I post the first episode. See you later, guys.